Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to another one of those trophy list analysis videos that you guys usually seem to like. This is actually a first time for this, in that I am doing a racing game for the first time, so cool, I guess. Today's game is Project Cars. It is a PS4, it only has a list for PS4 so far. 45 trophies, 1 platinum, 4 gold, 6 silver, 34 bronze. Whoever programmed this list, as you're going to see in a minute, well, actually, I don't know exactly how it compares to some racing games. I'm sure it's not going to be as bad as, Gran Turismo 5 or anything, but whoever programmed this list, bro, you're an asshole. I'm going to say that right now. I usually don't curse in videos, but I think it's justified here. So, let's get to it. So like I said, I've never done a list for a racing game, and I've never really played any racing games, so let me know if I'm correct on my assumptions in this or not. But let's get to it. One more for the road, that's your platinum. 0 to Hero, these first 4 are the gold trophies for the game. 0 to Hero won the LMP1 World Championship within 10 seasons. That doesn't seem too difficult. Defending champ, defend a career championship for 3 consecutive years. I guess that one, while it's not necessarily difficult, it just could be really annoying because you could miss out on it or screw it up on your 3rd season or something. Triple Crown, won 3 career championships in 3 different motorsport disciplines. That doesn't sound actually that bad. Hall of Fame, completed 3 historic goals and became a racing legend. That's probably most number of wins, stuff like that. Now we get to some bronze trophies. Fully Loaded, signed 8 endorsement deals. And VIP received 12 invitations. I don't know if that means invitations in the game sort of campaign style mode where get invited to certain events maybe in the game, or if that's online invites. I don't know exactly because I don't know a ton about this game. But those are probably not too bad. Meticulous completed every practice, qualifying, and race session in every round in a career championship. Depending on how long the championships are, that could be kind of annoying because, well, I would assume that just means you can skip practice and qualifying maybe in some parts of the championship. I don't know, but obviously you'd have to do every race, I would think. Conquered all races seriously. This is a silver, and this one is win every race in a career championship. But it doesn't say it doesn't specify if it has to all be done in the same season. And I would bet that there's probably a way that you can just quit out to the XMB or something if you screw up and just restart it or retry it. So that could make all this just a little bit easier. Double Rainbow, now we're back to bronzes. Won the same career championship 2 years consecutively, so that's going to be on your way to that other one. No IN Team, won a team championship 2 years consecutively, so that's your constructors. That's pretty similar to the others. Twerkin, won your first accolade. That's probably really easy. Taylor would be proud, won 22 accolades. That doesn't seem horrible unless they're really, really difficult. Mailbox full, received more than 500 messages from your fans. That seems pretty easy. Petrolicious Love, won more than 50 events with your signature car. That seems pretty simple. To Affinity and Beyond, have an affinity greater than 50% in all car classes. I don't really know what that is. Home field advantage, won more than 20 events at your favorite location. I would assume for that you could almost just do qualifying or shorter races or something. That doesn't sound too bad. Selfie, took a photo of your signature car at your favorite location. So that makes me wonder, is the game going to involve free roaming and stuff too? Or how would you be able to identify his favorite location, or is that basically just a given? Half racer, half demon, drove faster than 333 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in miles per hour, but that's pretty fast for over 6.6 consecutive seconds. So basically drive for 6.5 or a little bit more than 6.5 seconds for that with that speed. That doesn't actually sound like that bad though. Pit Boss created and saved a pit strategy. That seems pretty simple. Ready to Pounce had a reaction time of less than 0.2 seconds off the starting grid. That one doesn't sound too bad either. I think there's currently, at the time this is being recorded, there's only 3 people that own the game, and a couple of these trophies have already been earned at least once. Requesting Flyby, entered and exited the pit lane without losing a position. For that, you just have to be, 20-ish seconds ahead in first. That's really not too bad, I wouldn't think, because you can't be in last place for it. Keep calm and race on. Crashed on or before the first corner and went on to win the race. It's already very common, like 2 of the 3 people have it, so it must not be difficult. Consistency is king. This is a silver trophy. Perform 3 consecutive laps within 0.1 second of each other. That doesn't sound very easy. That sounds like it could be quite difficult. But depending on how long the races are, you might end up getting it by accident or something. My little friend overtook a car using Formula A KERS. KERS is the kinetic energy recovery system. It's almost like a boost, you could call it. That seems pretty simple, but if it's anything like Formula 1, you'd have to be within a certain distance or a certain time of the car in front of you to even be allowed to use it. Grand Shalom got pole position in qualifying, fastest lap in the race, and won while leading every lap. That does not sound easy because you got to deal with pit stops and such with that. Now, I'm going to skip the next trophy and come back to it last. It's the reason why I'm complaining about this game. Emergency stop. Braked to a standstill from 100 to 0 kilometers an hour within 2 seconds. I'm not sure how you would do that unless you had, like, maybe a really highly upgraded car, probably. No roads needed. Got all 4 wheels in the air for more than 0.88 seconds. That's definitely possible. I see Formula 1 cars do it. Do you smell something? Made your brakes reach a temperature of 1,000 degrees Celsius. That sounds like a lot, but I don't know if that's actually that bad because all these are bronzes. Lapped an opponent in a race. That's on your left. That's easy. Reversa Corsa completed a quick race weekend lap of the Azure circuit in reverse from cockpit view without collisions. Really? Really? That does not sound easy at all. Gladiator won a quick race weekend with full damage, mechanical failures, and tire wear that's 5 or more laps long. That actually doesn't sound horrible. Sunday Driver driven the speed limit in an Italian car and appreciated the Azure coastal scenery. That seems pretty simple. The speed limit's 50 kilometers an hour. That's actually not too bad. Eastbound and Down ran the California highway in under 9 minutes in a U.S. car. That's probably not too bad. Credit where credit's due. Crashed into the AI counterpart of an SMS employee. God, that's like mean. Okay. Player 1 versus the world. Entered and completed more than 25 online races, so online trophies. Never a fan. Pentapodia, finished on the podium more than 50 times in an online public race, so that's just fairly time-consuming. I am the 5%, and actually these two are both silvers, that one and the Pentapodia. Won an online public race using pro handling, manual gears, and no driving aids from cockpit view. I guess I would have a feeling you can probably boost a fair number of these, though, which would make some of these easier, like at least the online ones. Now we're back to bronzes. Clean as a whistle. Won 3 online public races in a row without being involved in a major collision. Once again, you can probably boost some of these. Pristine paintwork. Completed more than 3 online races with 50% of them avoiding a major collision. That sounds basically like the previous one. Speed Racer set a pole position time in an online qualifying session. These all have to be done in public, but I bet there's a way to boost them. If you could just get, like, a party together or something. Exorcist beat a ghost from the time trial leaderboards. That doesn't sound too difficult. Lap Time Wizard set a time at 50 locations. Variations and reverse layouts not necessary. So I guess that's like get really high on the leaderboard in 50 different locations. That doesn't sound very easy. That could be like Lost Planet 2 or something again, and that's a silver. Community Ambassador participated in 20 driver network community events. That one actually sounds pretty simple. Okay, so those sounded actually fairly difficult enough. Now we get to the one that is probably beyond just... I don't even know what to say about this one. A Day in the Life. This is a silver. Completed a 24-hour race using only real-time progression, and why not stream it? You heard me right. They expect you to complete a 24-hour race in real-time progression, meaning play this game and race in a 24-hour race. It doesn't say if you have to win anything, but complete a 24-hour race. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's how I heard about this game. Someone posted it on the Facebook group, and it's like, are you trying to kill somebody? Because what if they don't eat or drink during that time or something, and it ends up, like, hospitalizing or killing somebody? Like, people, that has happened to people in other parts of the world and the United States. And, yeah, whose idea is that? That could literally be one of the most difficult trophies in existence. And that means, like, I would assume that means you can pause, at least? I would hope that means you can pause. But still, like, really? And I bet that they won't let you just, like, sit there on the starting grid for all 24 hours. I bet that that wouldn't be possible. And then what if you crash in the 23rd hour or something? Like, really? Again, I don't even know what to say about that. That's literally ridiculous. So, looking at the game, a lot of the trophies are fairly easy, but a lot of them look very difficult. And this game looks like it's going to be at least a solid 100 to 200 hours of playing, especially considering that one trophy is 24 hours. So this game looks very difficult and very time-consuming, or sort of a combination of both. So you guys can let me know what you think about that, especially that A Day in the Life trophy. But yeah, let me know what you think about this list, and tell me if you think it's insane or not. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you for the next one.